KTEC was absolutely incredible to me.
I think every module, every interaction, you have the opportunity to gain some pearls of wisdom.
KTEC and KTEC Pipeline have been fabulous for Matrix and for me personally.
Pipeline over the last year has been a whirlwind. The networking has just been unbelievable.
Without the Pipeline program, I couldn't have met these people in such a short span of time.
I did not expect to significantly increase the number of contacts that I had in the industry.
It's those resources and information they can constantly leverage.
KTEC Pipeline identifies high-potential technology entrepreneurs across the state of Kansas.
I was a techie, I was the dreamer, I came up with the solutions. But then I had no clue about business. You know, there is a difference between a businessman and an engineer.
We really thought osteogenics was all about osteoporosis. And what happened through the year, through the course of our modules, is we solidified our strategy. And what it looks like now is very different to what it looked like back then.
I came from a scientific background. To start a business and to know all the business aspects from market validation, business models, financials, presenting to VCs, that was a totally strange world for me.
KTEC's experienced staff connects these top-notch technology entrepreneurs with highly successful mentors.
The biggest thing I see is it's bringing a group of experienced people together to mentor and help small companies that have the potential to grow to very large companies.
One of the really, I think, rewarding parts that I've seen with the pipeline and just being around the pipeline is having the opportunity to really work one-on-one with some of the innovators. And I think the enthusiasm and energy that they bring to the program is, of course, contagious.
For Kansas, we have these best and brightest individuals who will otherwise be recruited to go work at the Microsofts and Googles in the technology area. And the best way to keep them here is to have them start their own businesses. They can build wealth that way. They can ultimately reinvest their knowledge and money in other startups. And you get that groundswell going, which otherwise just goes to one of the coasts.
The stumbling blocks we've hit, so many have hit as well. So being able to talk to those who have both gone before and have been successful serial entrepreneurs, as well as those in the midst of it now, has really been, I guess, comforting.
The Pipeline program is great because you are not working just with one person. You actually have the whole network of people that we are working together.
It's really helped break me out of being kind of feeling alone and isolated in Salina, Kansas. So the KTEC Pipeline has brought me forward to meeting the mentors inside the KTEC Pipeline and brought me all kinds of networking around the state of Kansas and in the United States. So I'm very grateful for that.
I had no idea that Kansas had such a great network of mentors and people who are eager to help. You know, we were going to move to San Francisco. We were very, very close to doing that, and there's no reason to do that now.
The Pipeline innovators are provided a wide network, best-in-class training, and exceptional resources.
The number of resources that they bring to the table is great, but just having their stamp of approval has really provided an incredible amount of credibility for our company.
Pipeline came around at just the right moment in time for Chemedex and for me personally. Through each one of its modules, it was perfectly timed with what I needed at that particular juncture.
The innovators, the mentors, the network, the training, the resources, all create a technology ecosystem. And KTEC Pipeline is gaining national attention.
The Kauffman Foundation is unbelievably impressed with the Pipeline program. I mean, it is the perfect mentor model, which we work with a lot of mentor models across the United States, as a lot of people know. It is the perfect opportunity to identify early stage entrepreneurs and build an ecosystem.
It's a unique program for Kansas, and I think actually for the country. So I think it's a great way of bringing to entrepreneurs the kind of support that they need.
We've got people no longer thinking about growing their $2 million businesses to $5 million businesses, but they're growing their $2 million businesses to $100 million businesses.
I think wealth creation is a very major part of the goal as well, not only for KTEC and Pipeline, but for all of the local economic development folks who are in that business.
I think KTEC's legacy will be me. I think KTEC's legacy will be many more like me. Hopefully of, again, a Kansas farm boy who went to a local university, who has gone out into the world. I've moved away for a number of years. I've now come back and look forward to making this region successful and vibrant. So I think its legacy will be its people.
We're showing these entrepreneurs what resources are in the state of Kansas that can help them be successful. We're rooting them in our resources. We're giving them a network they can continue to reach out to for the rest of their careers.